Murder Drones is amazing. Probably my favorite show ever, just in general. It is that good, in my opinion, and if you haven't watched it, go do that before watching this video because it will contain spoilers for the series, including the recent episode 7, Mass Destruction. But I'm going to assume you have, and know at the end of episode 6, Dead End, V, who is my favorite character, sacrifices herself to save N, Uzi, Tessa, in a scene that honestly makes me tear up every time I watch it, or even listen to the song. And that's not something I do very often for characters, so, you know, it's pretty sad. However, curiously, it does not actually show her being killed off, which has led many to speculate if she actually is still alive. And in this video, I'm going to answer the question, and why the answer is actually yes, she is. But why am I making this video? I mean, tons of people have done it already. Well, honestly, it's just because V's my favorite character, and I wanted to make a video on her because I like V a lot. So, yep, that's it. And also episode 7 came out recently, which gave us some more evidence, which I will talk about later. But first, obviously, we don't actually see her die, and while this doesn't confirm she's alive, it raises the chances quite a bit, obviously. Now, V is not incapable of fighting the Sentinels. She's clearly quite good in combat and does stand a chance. That being said, it's still hard to say with just episode 6 because this happens at the literal end. But before I go into episode 7, I'm going to go into some out-of-show reasons why it would make sense for her to still be alive. Like, from a narrative standpoint, at least. For one, she is quite literally the poster child of the show. She was used in the thumbnail for the pilot, and also shown off in the Disassembly Required OST video on Liam Vickens' channel. On the channel for Liam Vickens, who is the creator of the show. And if there is going to be a season 2, which I believe and hope there will be, it probably wouldn't be a good idea from a business perspective to kill her off. Because, you know, that would be hurting their merch sales and stuff, right? And that's a huge part of indie animation, is funding the show through merch. So, you know, I don't think it would make much sense for that. Also, from a writing perspective, it's a little questionable because her plot points have not yet been fully resolved, such as her relationship with Uzi not being completely fleshed out or developed yet, with the newfound respect she got for her in episode 6. And also, I'm sure many people want to see her interact with Nori, especially because she killed Yeva. I think they said her name was pronounced like that. Who was, I think, her best friend, we can assume. One more thing, in the teaser for episode 7, we see the place V made her stand against the Sentinels, and we see a Sentinel dead on the floor with an oil trail leading away. This actually didn't appear in the episode, and leads me to believe V won and escaped, though it's possible she got dragged away instead, even if I really hope that's not the case. Before I continue, I would really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed if you're enjoying the video so far. It would mean a lot. And while you're down there, don't forget to leave a comment if you love the show as much as I do. Back to the video. In the context of the show, however, episode 7 seems to be setting up a plot for Khan, Lizzie, and Thad, possibly Jay as well, to save V. I think this is because when Thad asks Lizzie why they're doing what they are, Lizzie replies saying,
"I'm a good friend, and secrets are blackmail. And it's not about football."
Now, let's go over the friends Lizzie actually has. There was Doll, but after episode 3, she kind of cut ties with her because she stuck with V, who she calls her bestie in episode 4. We also know Thad, but he's like literally right there next to her. And also some kids from the school, but they all died in episode 4. So the last friend that we know she has is V, and she clearly wants something related to Jay. Maybe it's to help her save V, maybe it's because V thinks Jay is related to Tessa Sin thing and wants them to kill her off. I don't know. But I hope it's to save V because that would give Jay a lot of the character development she would need because she hasn't really been developed that much. And these are the reasons that I believe V will be returning in episode 8 of Murder Drones. to help N, Uzi, most likely Noricon, J, Thad, and Lizzie to fight the Absolute Solver and finish it off, or at least I hope, because she's my favorite and I would be very sad if she wasn't. I'm also going to need to get that V plushie soon because I really want that. It looks very cute. Anyways, that's all for this video. Do you agree? I hope you agree. And if you don't, explain why in the comments, and if you do, explain why in the comments also, because it would be great, and I like reading comments, and it gives me, it helps the video get spread more. That's a pretty good thing, if you ask me. And once again, while you're down there, please like and subscribe. That's all for this video though. Catch you later.